lyrics called to a past still unnamed. Light this torch against the cold of the night. Set your soul and reawaken the undone lights. On that day when the sky fell away,
Our world came to an end.
In the eyes to the
Fading sunrise in the dark shadows. All right, guys, I'm going to America's Got Talent. Like 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Hold up. I just the fucking lyrics. Lyrics come to me. What's up, guys? Think I'm ready for the voice? The change. There's just the wind.
Every soul contains a whisper of light, gleaming faintly as it dwindles from sight. No escape, no greater fate to be made. In the end, the chains of time will not break.
Colors weave into a fire of flame. Distance sparks into a blast of lightning. Oh, God, this song! Ah, it's so good. What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome to the Q&A. Hope you guys are all doing well. This song, dude, it bops. It bops. It bops like a damn storm, dude. It's like a thunderbolt on a Tuesday. However, normally I'd stick around, but I'm going to go watch Tobin's earlier Kingdom Hearts stream. Yo, hell yeah, Natus. Thank you for supporting my friend. I appreciate it, man. Hope you guys are all doing well. We got Kaiser up in the stream. We got Natsu. We got Inspirational Failure. Got the great Gavino. We got Connor. He says, is that Stick Mania videos? Well, if you put it that way, absolutely. What's up, man? Got JC. We got Michael. We got Fennec. How much caffeine? I'll be honest with you. I have not drinking that much caffeine today. Literally like one thing of G Fuel, and that was like 12 hours ago. King Malik, what's up, man? What anime are you watching currently? Right now I'm watching, honestly, My Hero, but except My Hero just ended, so now I'm reading the manga, which is something that I don't typically do, but fuck it, man. I can't wait. I can't wait, so I'm getting into it. It's a good old time. We got Fitzquid up in the stream. We got Alexander. We got Stogan! Okay, I don't want to spoil anything, right? And Stogan already knows what I don't want to say, because I'm going to not spoil it, but I just recorded episode 2 of Pokemon Couch, our custom Pokemon game. It drops tomorrow at 4 p.m. EST, and it is fucking crazy. Stogan knows. It's freaking wild. Frank, I love you. I love you too, Nagato. I hope you guys are all doing well. So today, I figured we kind of just go and do something chill. I wasn't really in the mood to play like a game, you know what I mean? Which is kind of my job. So I was like, you know what, man? Let's do something different. Let's do a little bit of a Q&A. So you guys know the typical podcast live stream, but I figured, you know what? Instead of trying to go for a podcast approach, I figured, you know what? Let's just do a Q&A. Let's do something a little bit different. So this whole atmosphere is going to be like a podcast, but also I want to kind of focus on just the questions. You know what I mean? I want to be able to like answer you guys' questions. Really, anything you guys want to talk about. I figured I would be like super zoomed in and sorry, I just threw up my mouth a little bit. And just, really interact with you guys on a more personal level. Jacob, what's up, man? How you doing? Natsu, how you doing, man? I apologize for the more like iffy streams lately and also the lack of videos lately. Tomorrow, obviously, with Pokemon Couch, we'll be back on it with like, typical video content. We'll have, Pokemon Couch, obviously. And then after that, we're going to be doing a more traditional stream. We're going to be shiny hunting in Pokemon Couch again. So definitely look out for that. Frank, what's good? Everything's good, man. I gotta say, yesterday was a little bit of an oofy. If you guys were in my homework stream, I was talking about it a little bit. But today's been much better, I gotta say. Super productive. I knocked out, what did I knock out? So I recorded 2 episodes. We finished Soul Link with Tobin. So our Soul Link is done. Like the finale is recorded. It'll drop on Monday. So that's super duper exciting. So I finished Soul Link with Tobin. We recorded 2 episodes. We recorded 2 episodes of Cage Lock, which was super awesome. You guys are gonna love those episodes. They drop Thursday and Friday on Vinny's channel and then my channel on Friday. And then the other thing that I recorded was the Pokemon Couch thing. So I recorded 5 videos and we're doing this stream. So it's been pretty productive. Yo, Tobin, what's up, Tobin? Why does it have to be done? I know. Shout out to Tobin. Literally, I gotta say, I know the series isn't over for you guys, but since we've recorded it all, it does feel like it's coming to an end. It feels like we're closing a chapter on it. And I gotta give ourselves a pat on the back, Tobin. We did a great job. I'm very proud of us. Bloody Absol with it too. What's up, man? Who's the better editor? Honestly, okay, do you want me to answer that question legitimately, or do you want me to answer that question like in a jokey way? Because I know it's a meme. But I do have like a full-on analysis. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to give you guys the analysis. So I personally believe, I know I'm always like, yeah, Ryan's, like, my default answer is Ryan's the better editor. And that's true. I think Ryan is the more creative editor. Or actually, no, I'm going to say this. I think Ryan and I just have 2 very different styles, and we have two very different like approaches to editing. Ryan is very like, he has very out of the box thinking, out of the box ideas, which is freaking awesome. Like that is an incredible skill to have, and he excels in that. He does better than me in that. But in terms of like efficiency, I think I do better than Ryan. It's like, it's kind of a give or take. You know what I mean? Like Ryan literally is so fucking amazing. Don't get me wrong. He's an amazing editor, but he does lack in efficiency, and he'll admit to this too. And I've said this to his face. Absolutely. And like, that's a real thing. Like we have our strengths and weaknesses when it comes to editing and all that. And Ryan does a great job with like ideas. Like that's really his strength. He does a great job with ideas. He does a great job. Like he has the whole mindset of like, if an idea comes to him, he does everything, even if it's not the most efficient way to get it done, he gets it done. You know what I mean? Like he will go through any length to pull off the effect he wants, and that is something that I don't do. You know what I mean? That is something that I do not do at all, because I, like, if there's something that I can't pull off and there's no efficient way to do it, then I won't do it. Like, straight up, I just won't. And that's something that I'm actually very happy, like, I'm very proud of Ryan for. Ryan's a wild card. Yeah, literally. It kind of matches our personalities, weirdly enough. You know what I mean? What's your favorite food? Ooh, it's so hard. It's so hard. My default answer is typically like tacos or like cheeseburgers, but honestly, it really just depends on the day. You know what I mean? Like, I get so like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Brooks is the hardest working editor. Oh, yeah. No, well, because Brooks literally, like, he edits as, like, a, you know, like, that's, like, his job. Like, our jobs, obviously, require a lot more than just editing, but he is just an editor. And I'm not saying that to, like, downplay it. I'm saying, like, that is his, you know, that's what he does. And he does a great job. Brooks is super, he's super creative too. He has a great mindset when it comes to like sort of meme edits. He's also very familiar with like meme culture. You know what I mean? Like he just knows how to get a laugh out of somebody, which is really like that's a really good skill to have. You know what I mean? Hi Frank, what's up Tim? Also on top of that, dude, he is so reliable. Brooks is one of the easiest people to work with. I really like working with him. Bloody episode 1. Thank you so much, man. He says, can you go get Ryan and force him to reveal his deepest, darkest secret? God damn, Bloody Absolute. You just want to watch the world burn. No, Ryan, I believe Ryan's actually asleep right now, so I don't want to go wake him up. But I can go ahead. I can tell you guys his deepest, darkest secret. Let me go ahead. I'll just let you guys know. I mean, listen, I'm sure you won't mind. You know, if he does, then yeah, you know, whatever. I'll let you guys. So basically, like, Ryan, you did not just do that. And he just kept doing it. And I was like, Ryan! Oh my God, it was ridiculous. Yo, May with the Couch Crew membership. Thank you so much. Now I'm gonna hit this button. Hopefully it doesn't blast your eardrums. Hang on. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yo, welcome to the Couch Crew. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoy your videos early, member exclusive live streams, loyalty badges, and also on top of that, starting tomorrow, you members, all member tiers are actually going to have access to the next member form, the next development cycle of the custom Pokemon game. So you guys are going to be able to vote and make final decisions on the next part of the game starting tomorrow. So definitely look out for that. It's Sunburn. What's up, man? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Is Lapras your favorite Pokemon? Yes, I love Lapras. Lapras, I don't even really know how to explain it. Lapras was like, so Lapras was always a cool Pokemon for me. You know what I mean? He was never like my absolute favorite, but he was always like up there. You know what I mean? But what really set him over the edge was actually, you know, when I made him my mascot. I made him my mascot, and then he grew on me even more. You know what I mean? Like I made him my mascot, and then I just got more and more attached to him, and now he's just my favorite. He's just my favorite. Anyways, the 27 is gone. No, it's not. It's here. I promise. It's just over there. It's on this scene. It's okay though. He'll always be with us in spirit. Even on the face cam scene, he's always with us in spirit. Had to go a member for my first live stream. Oh, hell yeah, May. Thank you so much. Or maybe Haley. I definitely did not realize that that's how you pronounced your name until right then and there. I'm sorry. I apologize. But maybe Haley, thank you for stopping in. I actually love your name. Thank you so much for being a member. I appreciate it. Have you been using your green screen, your online classes? Actually, as okay, yes and no. Oh God. Okay. So okay. In case you guys don't know, so Zoom, right? Zoom is like the online class meeting thing. Basically, you get on camera and you get to meet with your classmates and like they do lectures and like your teacher's there and it's like an online class meeting basically. If you guys don't know what Zoom is, and it shows your face cam. So basically, how I've been going about this is I've been doing it on my computer because obviously, it's just the most comfortable place for me to do it. It's just the best place for me to do it. I'd rather do it here on my couch with my actual microphone and, my headphones, like my already existing setup than like set up my laptop in some corner. So I do it here. But the problem is I don't want my classmates to see the Cheez-It boxes. I know it's a weird thing to like get anal about, but it's not that I'm embarrassed. It's just one of those things where I just don't even want to like fucking answer that question. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to come on camera with the Cheez-It boxes in the background and have them be like, so why do you have a wall of fucking snacks behind you? You know what I mean? Like I just don't even want to answer that question. I'm just not in the mood. So what I do is I actually do put up my green screen. Just to block the Cheez-Its. I know it's weird, but it's one of those things where like I literally don't even want to like answer that question. You know what I mean? Like it's already weird enough that I have like an actual camera and an actual microphone. Like that already raises enough suspicion. But like the Cheez-It box would just seal the deal. You know what I mean? Anyways, I take Cutie calls on my PJs in bed with a cuppa. What the hell's a cuppa, Emily? What the hell is that? But yeah, no, honestly, I wish. Like, I don't know, man. I guess I'm new to this whole like Zoom thing, but I feel like when I get out of Zoom call, I have to like look presentable. You know what I mean? How'd you enjoy the My Hero season finale? I don't want to go into specifics. I don't want to talk about spoilers, but I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought it was phenomenal. That last episode was seriously incredible. That's the reason why I kept going with the manga. I'm actually pretty far into the manga now, and obviously no spoilers, but it is really freaking good. It is good. They got some cool stuff coming up in season 5. I gotta say. Have you been recognized at school? Actually, yeah. A couple of times actually. So I got recognized. I got recognized before school even started. One of the viewers or somebody in my chat actually I mentioned the school that I was going to in the fall, and it turned out that they were going to the same school, and then we ended up meeting up and saying hi and all that when we actually got to the semester. And then the other time was someone had walked like past me as I was walking back to my car. And they tweeted at me like right after. I don't remember the name of the person, but they tweeted at me right after and they were like, "Hey, like were you just at UNG?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then they were like, "Oh, I passed by you, but I didn't know if it was for sure you, so I didn't actually say anything." And I was like, darn it, man. So yeah, it's like I have gotten noticed, but I've only actually met up with one of the people. What was your favorite country other than the country you were born in? I don't know. I've actually never left the country. I would love to go to Mexico, though. I'd love to go to Canada. I'd love to go to Japan. Honestly, if I had to answer that question, right? Like if I had to answer that question without actually visiting any of the countries that I without visiting any other country, I would probably say Japan. Just because I love everything that comes out of Japan. You know what I mean? Like there's really like nothing has come out of Japan that I've been like, no. You know what I mean? Like basically everything that Japan makes is cool. And I like that. So I'd probably say Japan. Yeah, just for that reason alone. I do want to go though. I really do. Frog, what's your favorite Pokemon game? Pokemon Black and White. I love Gen 5. Can you tell Dylan you love him in the next 2v2 episode just out of nowhere? I think I did. We recorded 2 episodes today, and I think I actually did. I don't know if it was out of nowhere. Like there definitely was a reason why I said it, but I did tell him I love him, and I do love him. He was having a rough day today, so obviously I reached out to him and I want to make sure he's okay. Oi with a 3. Thank you so much, man. He says, "Sup, my boy? How you doing? Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping in." Did 27 come up? It has come up. And 27 is here. He's here in spirit. All right. He's right there. Don't worry about it, guys. No worries. I would never get rid of him. He's cool. He's chilling. He's just not on the face cam scene, but he is here. He's here. When are you going to watch Attack on Titan? I want to watch it soon. I love Attack on Titan. It's AOE. Sorry, I sounded it out. But yeah, no. So, okay, I want to watch Attack on Titan so bad, especially because Dylan's been recommending the hell out of it. I've seen I saw season 1 and I saw season 2. a while ago. I don't remember anything about either season, but I did watch the first 2 seasons, and I have not gotten around to the third. And I feel like if I want to get into the third, I have to rewatch, the first 2 seasons, because I don't remember enough to like go straight into season 3. So I'm definitely gonna have to, give that a shot. Do you play any sports or recreational activities? No. I don't know why I had to think about that one. No, I don't. Yeah, no, I mean, I have played sports. You know what I mean? Like, my mom has signed me up for every sport in the book. Like, I played soccer, I played football, I played baseball for so many years. I did taekwondo for forever. What else did I do? Yo, Christian! Welcome to the Love Seat Lads, my dude! Thank you so much, my man. With that, I believe we've hit our member goal of 430, which is fucking amazing. Thank you so damn much. I appreciate it, Christian. Hopefully you enjoy your emotes, loyalty badges, all that sort of stuff. And also, you members at any member tier do have the opportunity to have the final say on the next development cycle of our custom Pokemon game starting tomorrow. I talk about it more in the Pokemon Couch episode. Drops at 4 p.m. EST tomorrow. I talked about it more in there. But you guys do have the opportunity to vote on the next part of the game if you guys do want to check that out. Anyways, yeah, when it comes to like sports and recreational activities, so I did a lot of that stuff. If we're talking like recreational stuff, like hobbies. Honestly, this is my hobby. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I was a super uninteresting kid. The main reason why, like, I didn't really get into a lot of the extracurricular stuff, though, if we're going to be serious, is because of YouTube. You know what I mean? Like this was my life in high school. Like coming out of middle school and then all throughout high school, this is what I did. So I never, ever, like, I never had time for like an outside activity. So I don't know, never did it. It's kind of a regret. I won't even lie. If we're gonna be transparent with you guys, it is kind of a regret of mine. Like, I am so grateful that like I took this opportunity and I invested in YouTube and I practiced my editing and I had such a head start on this whole YouTube thing. Like, I'm so damn glad that I had that. And I probably wouldn't do anything differently. But part of me does wish I had more of like a traditional high school. You know what I mean? Like literally every single day, like I would just get home from school and I'd work on videos. Like, that was my entire high school. And then even when I did hang out with friends, I'd probably hang out with friends for like an hour or so. Well, first of all, I didn't have a social life until like junior year, like senior, junior year. But even when I did have a social life, what I would do is I'd hang out with them for like an hour after school. And then I would always, I'd have to go sorry, I can't fucking, I said goodbye because profile, but goodbye in the chat. Yo, thank you for the Love Seat Lot, my dude. I'll hit the button in a sec. Let me give my train of thought out here though. But yeah, no, so basically I would hang out for like an hour after school and then I would always have to go home early. You know what I mean? To work on something. Like there was never, like I never had like time off after school. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm complaining, right? But it's one of those things, as I said, I wouldn't change it for the world, but it is one of those things where I think back on it and I'm like, damn, maybe I should have had a better balance. You know what I mean? Maybe I should have taken advantage of like the high school lifestyle a little more, because like, especially comparing like my high school experience to Ryan's high school experience, it's like, it is night and day. It is night and day. But Purple Fire, yo, thank you so much, man, for becoming a Love Seat Lod. Get some hype up in the stream for my boy. Thank you, man. I appreciate it a lot. Hopefully you enjoy your emotes, loyalty badges, all that sorts of stuff. And also, of course, look out for the custom Pokemon game member forum dropping tomorrow. I hope to see you vote on, the future decisions for the game and contribute to all of that. And just thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Anyways, yo, Frank definitely brought a snack to prom. Well, actually, yo, if we're gonna talk about prom for a little bit, I went to 3 proms, which I know sounds crazy, but I went to my junior year prom, and then with just my group of friends, and then I ended up getting a long distance girlfriend in Michigan, going into it was like towards the end of junior year. So somewhere around there, And then I ended up going to her prom in Michigan, which coincidentally was also Ryan's prom. So I ended up going to Ryan's prom. And then from there, I went to my senior year prom with my group of friends again. So it was actually really cool. Prom is one of the best memories I have of high school. And I'm really glad that I took advantage of that. FFA, when? Bro, get me on anytime, dude. Literally hit me up. I'm there. I'd love to do an FFA for sure. What made you want to pursue a career in YouTube? I loved it. I know, kind of a simple answer. Frank, the man behind the slaughter. What do you mean the man behind the slaughter? What are you talking about, Starvers? What slaughter? But you know, so okay, YouTube. So, God, you guys are. Thank you guys so much for the questions. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. This is going very well. So when it comes to like, you know, pursuing YouTube as a job, it was one of those things where like I already loved it. You know, I was doing it and I had done it for like 4 years before I actually like started making anything off it. And it was just my passion. You know what I mean? It was just my passion. I met some incredible friends through it. And then, you know, I was given the opportunity to do this as a career, as a job. And, you know, and through most of high school, it, like I treated YouTube as less of a career and more of like a part-time, you know, just like money on the side sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like I didn't like back then, obviously in high school, I didn't have rent to pay. I wasn't independent. I was still living with my parents. Like at that point, like YouTube, the only money that YouTube was bringing in, I was just using for like, you know, for like fucking McDonald's, like and like filling up my gas tank. Like there wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't like a job. It was just like a high school job. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of how I treated it, like a part-time, you know, whatever it may be. But obviously, you know, since moving out and, you know, taking this more seriously and like, Ryan's behind you? No, he fucking isn't. No, he fucking isn't. You guys are a damn liar. You guys are liar. Unless he is. You guys are scaring me now. You guys know I can't hear anything out of these headphones. What are you guys doing? You guys trying to throw off my mojo? Oh, God damn it. Now I lost my train of thought. But yeah, no. So, okay, in high school, YouTube to me was like a part-time, like high school gig. You know what I mean? That's kind of what it was. It was also my passion. But, you know, it was like, I didn't treat it as a career. But then obviously once I moved out, or like basically throughout my senior year, towards the end of my senior year, as I was, you know, getting ready to move out, and a lot of the, you know, my friends around me were treating it a lot more seriously, then I also started to become more serious with it. So that's how it transitioned into like a job. You know what I mean? Like I feel like in high school it wasn't a job. It was like just like a little bit of side money. You know what I mean? But it became a job once I ended up taking on the responsibilities that a job needs to fulfill. Anyways, holy shit, when did you get 55K? I don't know. I still haven't even dropped my 50K special. I feel so bad about it. But yes, we are having a 50K special. It's recorded. I did it. I made it. I did the thing. I just got to edit it and get it up. It'll probably go up next week for sure. I know I keep putting it off. But a 50K special is coming. So look out for that. Can we get another meetup when the quarantine is over? Obviously, absolutely. Absolutely, Jello Trooper. I would love to. For sure. I think especially hopefully, you know, towards the later half of the year, hopefully AWA is, you know, able to still go on. And I'll definitely be able to meet you guys at AWA. And hopefully we could also go to a couple more conventions, like maybe even, you know, in other places towards the end of the year. I don't really see us doing much traveling anytime soon, obviously, but like towards the end of the year, if we're able to go to some more conventions, or maybe we can even hold our own meetup here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'd love to. Any hints to the 50K special? Ooh, well, Dexel, I don't want to spoil it. I don't know if I talked about it publicly yet. But okay, I will say this. Plaque. I'm sure some of you guys can guess where I'm going with that. But let me know. Let me know. You guys got any guesses? I think that's probably going to be the biggest hint I can give you guys. What advice do you have for people trying to start YouTube? Honestly, just always try to improve. Make the content you want to make stuff you're proud of. And just try and be as consistent as you can, honestly. It's one of those things where, like, you know, you just got to kind of learn as you go. Unboxing, custom Ashland plaque, maybe. He's getting a custom plaque, maybe. But yeah, no, it's so hard. Like when it comes to YouTube, honestly, just make the content you want to make, do what you want to do, be proud of the stuff you put out, always try to make the best stuff you can. Also, it's very important to understand that growth is very slow in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like nobody starts off, getting viewers. Like you definitely got to work for it. You definitely got to do it for a while. You got to put out original content. You got to put out content that people want to see. You know what I mean? You got to put out stuff that, from a viewer's perspective, is appealing and will lead to growth. So it's tough. It really is tough. Growth is exponential. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Like the longest period of my channel was probably when I got the first 100 subs. You know what I mean? Like getting the first 100 subs took longer than getting like the next 50,000. Like it's well, that's probably not exactly accurate, but like, you know what I mean? Like it's a very slow burn and then it picks up as as people start, recognizing your content. Speaking of content, Frank Ed's the best content out there. Remember today, Tobin, I swear to God, you act as a billboard one more time and I might just have to kiss you. What's up, Tobin? How you doing? I gotta say, these guys did subscribe to Tobin. Tobin actually recently moved to Georgia, and it's so nice having him in the community. It's so nice having him here. He's just a good guy. He's just a good guy. Dude, you have 50K right now. I know, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's insane. Do you think you're going to win the cage lock? Honestly, yeah. I'm not even just saying that to be cocky. I think we have this, honestly. Because it's one of those things. I know we're only a couple badges in. But if we end up, I believe if we get 7 points, six or 7 points, then we technically like win. You know what I mean? Like we don't have to actually go for the entire game. So we might end up getting a sweep. And I think it's definitely a possibility. I'm not even trying to be cocky. I'm just like, I'm pretty confident in our teams. Anyways, who's going to win the race to 100K? You or Ryan? Honestly, it's up in the air. It's up in the air, honestly. But we are racing to hit 100K. I know it's kind of a far ways away. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely out there. It's definitely a reach. But if you guys want to go ahead and hit the sub button. You already know what's up. We're going to be pumping out a lot of super cool content over the next couple of weeks. And honestly, this race to 100K, while it is obviously in all good fun and it's a friendly competition, and obviously I want Ryan to succeed just as much as the next guy. Well, not just as much as the next guy. I'll be completely honest. I'm biased. Ryan deserves those subs. Slice, thank you for the sub. But anyways, but yeah, no, it's motivating. You know what I mean? Like friendly competition does breed motivation. And I want to make sure, like, I always get nervous doing these competition things because I want to make sure that, like, nobody takes them too seriously. Like, I don't want you guys to end up like bashing Ryan or, obviously I know you guys are better than that, but there is like when competition comes around like that, it is a little bit, like it's a little bit, I get a little bit hesitant, but I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. And I think we actually do have a good chance. I think so. We have a lot of really big projects dropping over the next couple of weeks and months. We have so many, like you guys thought Pokemon Couch was the start of our creativity. No, we got a lot of cool stuff dropping. We got a lot of cool and creative things dropping. So I'm very excited. Who is the better editor? I think I already answered that question, but yeah, it's like, to sum it up, I think Ryan is more creative, but I'm more efficient. So it's, we have our strengths. We have our strengths and weaknesses. Sunshine, Pog. Yeah, honestly, maybe Sunshine. Maybe Vinny and I are just going to say fuck it and we'll do another Soul Link soon. I don't know. You see what happens. Why so many Cheez-Its? Well, okay, so the whole Cheez-It thing, let me kind of explain this for those of you guys who are new. So the Cheez-It thing started, basically my mom, when I lived with my parents, she always used to, buy a box of Cheez-Its because I loved, I loved them. I just loved eating Cheez-Its. So she always used to get a box of Cheez-Its like in our weekly grocery store endeavor. And I would always, when I was up super late editing or whatever, I would always take the box of Cheez-Its down or up from the pantry and start eating it in my room. And eventually I, got to the point to where I started just leaving the boxes in my room. Like they started piling up. And then eventually my background was so bland back in the day that I ended up having enough Cheez-It boxes to the point to where I was just like, you know what, man? I'm going to build a fucking tower. So I did. I built a tower in my background. It was a tiny little tower, just, kind of chilling there, gave some color to the background. And then eventually that tower transformed into like not really a meme, but it became a staple on the channel. It became part of my identity as a creator, as like, you know, it became a really big element of the channel, of the background. So I ended up, you know, turning those Cheez-Its into a massive wall. And then that Cheez-It wall was just infamous while I was in Nashville. And then when I moved, I took the Cheez-Its and I made something a little more uniform with them, but, you know, still integrating them in the design, because I was like, you know what, man, like, you know, this is cool. This is like part of the channel's identity. I don't want to get rid of this. So yeah, I thought they were all full. I was so confused. Nah, they're all empty. They're all empty. Are you ever going to play Zelda? Absolutely. Absolutely. There's so many Zelda games I want to play. I want to play Wind Waker. Is like probably the next one up that I wanna give a shot. Breath of the Wild is actually in my top 3 like favorite games of all time. I fucking love Breath of the Wild. So I would love to do some more Zelda on the channel for sure. Bro, where's your pop filter? You call yourself a YouTuber? Actually, this mic has a pop filter built in. I don't know if the pops sound bad, I apologize. I never even realized before you pointed it out, but it should be blocking a majority of the sounds. Hopefully. I mean, if it's not, then I'm sorry. But it should be at least. Do you watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I do not. I've seen the first 3 episodes and I've heard it's really good, but I have not actually gotten the chance to watch the whole thing. I do want to see it though. Have you tried the extra toasty Cheez-Its? Yeah, actually all of these boxes, you can't really tell because my camera's lower, but all the boxes in my background are extra toasty. It's actually my favorite flavor. Are they the original boxes? Nah, they're extra toasties. Do you ever play sports? 1v1 basketball, dog? I would get destroyed. I have played basketball, but it was way back in the day. I talked about this a little bit earlier as well, but like I got signed up for a bunch of sports as a kid, like Taekwondo and you know, like baseball, basketball, soccer. Like I played a lot of them, but I never liked them, to be honest with you. I just wasn't a really big sports kid. You know what I mean? As you could tell from the fact that I'm sitting here playing Pokemon on the internet. It just wasn't really my cup of tea. Wasn't really my cup of tea. I think if I were to get into a sport now, I think I actually would like it, weirdly enough. But I just don't really, well, A, I don't have the time, and B, I don't have like the outlet for it. You know what I mean? Like the only way I could really play a sport would be like through college, I guess, and I'm nowhere near good enough for any sport in college. So anyways, what animes have you watched? Oh, so many. So many. I don't even know how to like start listing them off. We'd be here for years. I've seen a lot. Odds are, if you guys have seen an anime, I've probably seen it too. Maybe Haley with the 5. Thank you so much. I have to head out for the night. Here's a little something to help out. Have a good night. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for becoming a member as well. I hope you have a phenomenal night. Thank you for chilling. I appreciate that a lot. Where are you in Naruto? So we just got done with the Chunin exams. We might keep watching it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Odds are, if we do keep watching Naruto, we're probably gonna skip a lot of the filler and just go straight through. But I saw all of the Chunin exams. That's basically like was like our main focus with Naruto, and I really liked it. It was good. When's the next sleep block? I'm not sure. I was talking about, you know, we might be able to do one like late summer or early fall, somewhere around there. We did just do one at the beginning of this year, so I'm trying to you know, give us some time to breathe, and we'll probably come back with something towards the later half of the year. Maybe what we could do is we could probably do like some sort of collab sleep block. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a solo one. We'll see. I honestly haven't really thought about it, to be real with you guys. Like I feel like the White and White 2 sleep block was so recent that I just, you know, sleep blocks haven't really been on the mind, but it will happen eventually for sure. Pokemon couch sleep block late year. That would actually be cool. That would be cool. Like after we finish the custom Pokemon game to go back and do a sleep block of it. That'd be cool. That would actually be really cool. You have no idea about Sasuke, brother. OMG. I mean, I have a loose idea. I don't want to talk about spoilers in the chat because I don't know all the details, but I did play the games. I played all the Storm games, and while I don't remember a lot of like the you know, the ins and outs of the story, I do have a pretty good understanding of like the characters and like the bigger plot points I know pretty well. So that's why we started with the Chunin exams, because we, you know, since I already knew the characters and all that, we didn't really think there was a point in like starting from the very beginning. Anyways, recommend me some good anime to watch. Okay, well, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. You can't really see it, but that's my favorite anime of all time. There's also, I just recently rewatched Steins Gate, and I fucking love Steins Gate. God damn! If you like sci-fi, if you like character-driven shows, if you like time travel, it is an amazing show. I would absolutely say Steins Gate. Also, Assassination Classroom is pretty good. Gurren Lagann is phenomenal.
Trying to think of just some other ones. Your Name is a movie, and I love Your Name. Your Name is good. Demon Slayer is pretty good. Yo, Frank, you a fan of Breath of the Wild? Absolutely. Breath of the Wild is in my top 3 favorite games. I love Breath of the Wild. Literally so dang much. If I think of some more anime, I'll definitely let you guys know. Code Geass. I love Code Geass. Toradora is a really good romance anime. That show hits me hard. Your Lie in April I recently watched. Love Your Lie in April. That's phenomenal. Yeah. I don't know. I'll definitely think of some more later, but that's a good start. Devil's a Part-Timer. Yeah, it's a great show. Promise Neverland. I love Promise Neverland. Have you seen the anime Jin? I actually haven't. I have not, but it sounds pretty cool. What is your favorite series you have done with the Core 4? I probably want to say the 4-Way Versus. The 2v2 Cage Lock could surpass it. You know what I mean? Like 2v2 Cage Lock could definitely take the cake, but obviously we're not really done with it yet, so I don't want to put like a final ranking on it. But 2v2 Cage Lock is definitely up there. I would probably say, as of right now, though, with 2v2 Cage Lock not being done, I would definitely say 4-Way Versus. 4-Way Versus, like with the 70s show theme, I thought that was probably some of the best and most creative like work we've done, and I'm very proud of that. Frank, have you seen Dr. Stone? I have. I do like Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone is pretty good. Dr. Stone is pretty solid. What was your thoughts on a Frank Dillon collab? I would love to collab with Dillon. Like we're working on it. We're working on it. The problem with really any collab, like they're really like you would be pressed to find a collab that I don't want to do. You know what I mean? So I do want to work with Dillon. I do. I love Dillon. You guys know I love Dillon. And we have art. We have 2 different projects that we have commissioned and we've had planned. Jacob says, Frank, can't stay, but I love you. I love you too, Jacob. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. So we have 2 different series already planned, but the problem is one of them requires this quarantine to be over. Like absolutely, like that project literally cannot happen until the quarantine's over. And the reason why is because the project actually involves us being in person. And we've talked about that project off and on for a very long time, but that project it's in the works. There needs to be the right time for it. You know what I mean? Like that one requires external cooperation. And then the other series that we're talking about doing, it doesn't have that same stipulation, but it does, have to obviously work with our schedules. And both Dillon and I are very busy. But we have talked about dropping it soon. Like we have like a roadmap kind of laid out already. And we have kind of like a general idea as to when it's going to happen. I don't want to announce it just yet because it may or may not happen. But we have like a kind of a loose plan in mind. So like once a couple more projects wrap up, once we have some more time on our hands, we're going to be rocking out with this. It's going to be good. Frank, what does Doobie 2 go up? Well, no upload today. How you doing, goods? How you doing, man? How you doing? But the new episode drops. We got Vinny's episode dropping tomorrow, and then we got my episode dropping on Friday. Another cage match on my episode, so it's a good old time. I'm getting all the cage matches, guys. It's fucking ridiculous. Honestly, it's fucking ridiculous, man. I've literally gotten every single cage match, and God, I'm not trying to complain. But the editing is tough. I won't even lie. The editing, it's easily the hardest thing. Well, hardest Pokemon thing I've had to edit, and I have ended up with every single cage match. So, rip me. But no, it's fine. It's fine. I gotta say, I'm very proud of those cage match episodes. Isn't it technically today? Yeah, actually, technically it is today. It is today. There will be a new episode today, Thursday, Vinny's channel. Speedrun Fire Red. I wouldn't be against getting into Pokemon speedrunning. You see, like, I want to get into speedrunning in general, but I just feel like I would get impatient with it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I could see myself getting frustrated and, like, just not really liking it. But at the same time, it does seem very fun. It's like, I don't know. If I were to speedrun in any game, and I talked about this before, it probably would be Odyssey. So I don't know. I might give Odyssey more of a proper shot. We did kind of dip our toe in the water. I'm not sure how many of you guys saw, but we did a little Twitch stream a little bit ago. And I don't stream on Twitch. The only reason why I went live on Twitch was because I didn't want to I wanted to kind of figure it out before like actually bringing it to YouTube, and I haven't had the chance to bring it to YouTube. But if you guys do want to see Odyssey speedrunning on YouTube, let me know, because I wouldn't be against doing it. It's one of those things where I gotta like, I gotta figure it out. Like I'm gonna suck, you know what I mean? What Pokemon do you despise? I really don't hate any Pokemon. I mean, there's some Pokemon like Mr. Mime, and like Jinx, you know what I mean? Then I'm kind of like, eh. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But there's really like no Pokemon that I'm like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like I just don't have that. Have you seen the anime One Piece? I have not. I know I mentioned earlier how, if you guys mentioned an anime, I've probably seen it. But One Piece, a lot of like the bigger shonen shows are kind of the exception. And the reason why is just because I literally don't have the time. I just don't have the time to sit down and watch like an 1,000 episode series. And it makes me sad because like I know One Piece is good. It's just so hard for me to find the time for it. You know what I mean? Is water wet? It absolutely is not. Diglett is the worst Pokemon IMO. I actually don't mind Diglett. I like Diglett. Diglett's cool. Diglett's awesome. Frank, how excited are you for the sequel to Breath of the Wild? Bro! Oh, God, I'm so excited. Oh my God. You see, I'll forget that it's happening. You know what I mean? And then like your comment will come up, or it'll come up in my timeline or something, and I'll be reminded of it, and I'll be like, yes. Yeah, I'm very excited. Like Breath of the Wild, the first Breath of the Wild is in my top 3 favorite games of all time, and it literally consumed my life. Like when it first came out, like that was my life. So I cannot wait for the sequel. I am going to, the only thing that worries me is that it is so hard. Like it is so hard living up to, such a great game like that. Like it's going to be hard for them to like, really do a sequel justice. And that's the only thing that worries me. But I'm gonna be optimistic. Anyways, what are the other top 3? Probably Mario Galaxy, and then probably Pokemon Black and White. Honestly, I don't like, they don't really have an exact order, and there's probably some other games that I just like. Undertale's definitely up there somewhere. Like there's definitely some more games up there that I just haven't gotten the chance to rank exactly. It's so hard for me to rank games, honestly. But I would definitely say like top 3 would be like Pokemon. Just because Pokemon's for a variety of reasons. It's just obviously like, it's what gives me all these amazing opportunities. So it feels wrong like not to put Pokemon high up on the list. And then Mario Galaxy, I'm super nostalgic about. I love Mario Galaxy so much. It's just a great game. It's one of those things that I'm like super nostalgic about it, and it's fun. It's it's innovative. I really like it. And then Breath of the Wild is just breathtaking, honestly. Have you played Spider-Man PS4? I have not. I've heard it's very good though. Hey, Fringo, can you sing? Absolutely not, but I do anyway. Have you read the Harry Potter books? Oh yeah, I love Harry Potter. I've read Harry Potter a couple times. It probably is my favorite book series. Like I'm not a super big reader, but it probably is, just because it's it's nostalgic for me, and I used to read them a lot as a kid, and it's just they're good books. Any good Nintendo Switch games you'd recommend? Well, definitely Smash. I got the big Smash poster back there. This poster is freaking incredible, by the way. I don't know. Let me go ahead. I'll show you guys a little bit. I don't know how many of you guys have like really gotten the chance to look at it, but it literally has every single character on there. It is so damn cool. Look at this shit, dude. I got it from AWA. I got these 3 posters right here. Spider-Man 1, Smash 1, and then the Ghost one. I got it all from AWA, and they're all fucking incredible. It's so cool. Like Smash it's not even like it's my favorite game series or anything. But the reason why I have it as like my main poster is because I feel like it encompasses, like it just encompasses gaming as a whole. Which it represents my channel. So that's kind of why I have it as the main one. And also it's so damn pretty. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. So Switch games. Smash, Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey. I think those are like the good 3 that you should definitely pick up. There's also like Link's Awakening is really good. There's also Mario Kart, obviously, is a staple. Splatoon's really good. Undertale. If you haven't played Undertale, Undertale's on the Switch. Overwatch is on the Switch. I like Overwatch. What else? What else? Animal Crossing, if you're into Animal Crossing. I heard this Animal Crossing is pretty good. I haven't gotten super into it. Like I have it, and I've played a little bit of it, but I haven't gotten super into it. But it is pretty solid. Anyways, what made you want to start YouTube? Honestly, I was just inspired. You know what I mean? Inspired by the YouTubers I used to watch back in the day. Because like back in middle school, like YouTube was like, I was obsessed. I was obsessed with watching like Minecraft videos and Pokemon videos and all that sort of stuff. I watched creators like Luroy. I watched like Minecraft creators like Rage Gaming videos and Generation Hollow. I don't know if you guys know them. But I used to love their content. So I really liked their stuff. And I was like, hey, well, why don't I try that? Why don't I give that a go? So I did. Now I'm here. Yeah, it really was that simple. I just started making videos and I don't know, I had a good time with it. So yeah. Anyways, are you in a relationship? Nope. Single as fuck, boy. Anyways, let's see. There's another question I really wanted to answer. Are you gonna play? Yo, shout out to Wee Robs. Thank you for helping me in the homework stream, by the way, the other day, man. Thank you for or the other day, yesterday. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. He says, are you gonna play Persona 5 Royal after you beat Persona 5 Vanilla? Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna do it right after. Just because, after spending 100 hours in Persona, I think I'm going to want to take a little bit of a break, before heading into Royal. So, what I'll probably do is we'll finish Persona, like the original Persona, first and foremost. And then we'll play a different game. Like we could do The Last of Us, which I really want to do. I bought The Last of Us and I've seen a Let's Play of The Last of Us, and I really, really love the story. I haven't like actually seen the game in such a long time though, so I would love to like actually play it for myself. So I was thinking The Last of Us. We could do The Last of Us, and then we could go back to Persona 5 The Royal after that. So we will come back to it at a later date. Do you have a PS4? I don't. But I borrow Ryan's, so that's how we play Persona, by the way. Literally, it's Ryan's PS4 that I use to play Persona. So shout out to Ryan for letting me borrow it for, for like the whole damn year. But yeah, no, so it's not actually my PlayStation, but I do have access to one. Hey, my mom and my brother's in the chat. Hi, Mom. And then Dom's Cubes, in case you guys don't know, is Dominic. Dom, do I trust you with a mod? All right, Dom, I'm going to mod you. Just don't do anything crazy. Oh God, I just gave the power of modship to a middle schooler. Okay, good luck, guys. Dom, don't ban anybody. I would recommend Spider-Man PS4. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I've heard it's really cool. Dexel. It seems like a really good game. Would you add Fairy Tail to your anime watch list? I would love to. I watched like a long time ago. I watched like the beginning of Fairy Tail, but I never like got super into it. You know what I mean? Like I started watching the beginning part of it, and I liked what I saw, but it's one of those things where like the big shonen shows, I have a hard time like really staying invested in and like really seeing through, just because it is a tough. It's tough, especially considering how busy we are. Have you tried the game Freedom Finger? I have not. But that sounds cool. What's your Hogwarts house? I think I'm Ravenclaw. I haven't checked in a while, though. I think I'm Ravenclaw. I'm playing Royal right now and loving it. Yeah, it seems like a really good upgrade. Like, Persona's already an amazing game. But them like adding even more content and like, just like making like a lot of the quality of life improvements that they did with Royal is really cool to see. So I'm very happy, very excited to play it. Would you do a Mario Galaxy live series? I would love to, honestly. I really miss that game, man. I want to get back into it. You see, part of me feels like, if I'm going to play Mario Galaxy, I should play 2, because I actually have never played 2. So I should probably, and I don't know if you guys remember, I started a Mario Galaxy 2 playthrough a while ago. Like, I'm talking like years ago, but I never actually got around to finishing it. I wouldn't be against like actually finishing 2, because I feel like that makes the most sense. Like, I've already played Galaxy a billion times. You would think like, I should probably play the sequel. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think, I haven't finished 2, but I actually do think I prefer 1 And I don't know if that's nostalgia talking, but I don't know, something about the music in one and something about just like the galaxies in one. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It just resonates with me. Can you start a cooking with Ryan's stream like Dylan and Alex? I'd love to. In case you guys don't know, I've actually been getting super into cooking. And I've actually, especially with this quarantine stuff and, us unable to, go out and eat, go out to eat. I've been like ordering HelloFresh, and I've been, buying the ingredients, for those meals, and I've been, making them. So I've been making like this spicy chicken noodle stuff, which has been really good. I've also, like last night I made these pineapple chicken quesadillas, which are super solid. And, I'm not the best at cooking by any means. Like, I'm still learning, but it's good. It's fun. I gotta say, like, it's really nice because it's like, it's almost therapeutic. I was talking about this on Twitter as well. But it gives me just like something to like focus on for a good amount of time. And it's relaxing. You know what I mean? Like, what I'll do is I'll bring my Bluetooth speaker downstairs. I'll pop a podcast on. Like, I've been listening to a lot of like, I've been listening to like a lot of offline TVs podcasts. I don't know if you guys know them, like Lily Pitu, Pokimane, Michael Reeves, like all them, which I love them as creators, by the way. Like they're doing some cool stuff. And I am very, like, it's like what's crazy, right? So I haven't fanboyed over a creator in a very long time. But like Michael Reeves and Lily Pichu and them, like I've been fanboying. I'll fully admit it. I've been fully fanboying for their content. And I really like listening to their to their podcast. You did not learn that from me. I'm so proud of you. Oh, love you, Mom. I mean, listen, Mom. You make some fire grilled cheese. Don't forget about A Drive. Okay, A Drive was different, right? I don't really watch A Drive's content, right? I'll be real. I don't keep up with his content. The reason why I fanboyed was because in the moment I wanted to say hi to him, and we were rushed and I panicked. Like that wasn't like a fanboy thing. That was a I just want to not miss this opportunity, and I panicked. But yeah, like Michael Reeves and them, I've been full on fanboying. She made me grilled cheese today. Heck yeah, dub. Wait, if you watch Pokey, does that mean League of Legends may be a possibility in the future? I'll be honest, probably not. I watch Pokimane, and I don't really keep up with their Twitch streams. I watch more of their YouTube stuff. But like, so I keep up with their content, but I don't really care for League of Legends. I'll be honest. It's just, I haven't really gotten into it. I know Ryan is super into League of Legends. Well, he was at least super into League of Legends. But I just personally, I don't think it's really my type of game. So I haven't, really been interested in that side of things, but I'm interested in like them as creators, and like their offline TV stuff and less of their League of Legends stuff. Anyways, I remember that one time when you healed a fainted Pokemon and lost to the champion. Arcade. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, that was the Y Egglock. That was comical. Like looking back on it, God, that was frustrating. But it is so funny looking back. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where, like, of course it fucking happened. Of course I sit there and grind. Like, I grinded for like a month, right? Finally did the finale of the series, and then I lost on the last Pokemon in the game. The last Pokemon Diantha had, whatever her fucking name is. I lost on her last Mon, and it was because I misclicked, like, what, 3 times? 3 times, and I lost. I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. God dang. Hi, Frank. Speaking about anime, I started watching Bleach today. Oh, hell yeah, man. Hopefully you enjoy it. And just saying again, Frank made his mom a mod that is hilarious, but also super sweet. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the times, like, I make, like, my friends' mods. I make, my family mods because it's easier to, like, see them in the chat. You know what I mean? Like making someone a mod is a really easy way to, like, have them stand out. By the way, we got 80 people in the chat right now. Thank you guys for stopping in. I appreciate it. Is Vinny live? Vinny's live with Mario, right? I can just sense it. I can sniff it. That's a speed run. Damn, he has 1,000 viewers. God damn! Yo, shout out to Vinny, dude. Shout out to Vinny. He's fucking. We'll definitely go ahead and raid him. I'm so proud of him and his speedrunning. He's doing great, man. Like speedrunning is like the last thing I would have expected Vinny to get into. Cause he's just not really a gamer. You know what I mean? But it is so cool to see him do it. You know what I mean? It is just so cool. And he's good at it. You know what I mean? Like that's the craziest part. Is like not only did the least gamer, the gamer of us four get into speedrunning, but he fucking kills it, which is crazy. So I'm very proud of him. Thanks for making my quarantine life interesting with 2v2. No problem. No problem, Wong Fairy. I'm glad you're enjoying this series. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's freaking sick. All right, Frank, I'm gonna head out. All right, see you, Not Funny. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. Can I get a shout out, please? What's up, Brantley? How you doing, man? How you doing? Thank you for stopping in. But if you guys have any more questions, let me know. Honestly, we'll probably be live for just a little bit longer. I know it's kind of a shorter live stream. God, this stream has flown by. But if you guys want to go ahead, if you guys got any more questions, let me know. I'd love to talk just for a little longer. I'm trying to get to bed at a more reasonable time today, simply because of the fact that I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule, try to actually get up at a good time. That's what my biggest problem is. I end up not being able to fall asleep till super late, and then by the time I fall asleep, it's like 4 a.m, and then I sleep till like noon. You know what I mean? Who's your biggest inspiration? Gosh, I don't know. Honestly, it's probably Vinny and Dylan, but for completely different reasons. You know what I mean? Like okay, so I look up to Vinny because I think Vinny has a really good head on his shoulders. Like he's a very mature, I know it's crazy to hear about, you know what I mean? Like Vinny being mature. But with Vinny being, and Dylan, with them both being much older than me, it's I look up to both them for the maturity reasons, you know what I mean? Like they both Dylan has a wife, and he's much more knowledgeable. He's like a role model. You know what I mean? Because he knows so much more about the world, and I admire that about him. So I look up to both of them for those reasons. But then I also look up to Vinny because he is an amazing commentator. He really is an incredible commentator. He's that to me, because I've always felt like my biggest weakness a lot of the times is commentary. So I look at someone like Vinny, and I look up to him a lot because it's he is just great at just engaging an audience. He's great at keeping things fresh, being entertaining, being funny. He is very, very entertaining. He's very funny. He's very charismatic. And that's something that I look forward to, and I respect a lot about him. And then the other thing with Dylan, right? So I respect Dylan a lot because he is, well, first of all, he's very hardworking. And then also when it comes to Dylan, he's just I think the main reason why I look up Dylan really is the maturity thing. And also he's a very kind person. You know what I mean? I look up to Dylan a lot because of how kind he is. He's very respectful. He's very, considerate of other people. You know what I mean? I don't know. I know it sounds kind of basic ass stuff, but it's one of those things where it's just he's just a very adult person. I don't know. So I look up to both them for both those reasons. And also, obviously, looking at Dylan's community and looking at just how successful he is, and I look up to that and I respect that. And obviously, I strive to be as impactful as they are. And I'm not trying to, I also want to make it clear, I'm not trying to put Dylan and Vinny on a pedestal, because at the end of the day, while I admire them and I respect them, it's definitely like a friendship. You know what I mean? I respect them as equals. I respect them as role models and people to strive to okay, we all have our strengths and weaknesses, and I can I respect and admire the strengths and weaknesses. They're more so the strengths that Vinny and Dylan have, but I also understand, my place. I understand where I fit in. I understand my strengths. I understand my weaknesses. So I don't know. It's I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where I feel like we all do that, as friends. We all look up to each other, and we're all trying to take elements and learn from each other to be better. So, yeah. Anyways, what's up, HP Phoenix? How you doing, man? I hope you're doing well. When's 2v2 dropping? Get it? Because they said to stop asking. Yeah, 2v2 drops tomorrow. In case you guys are actually wondering. Anyways, who is your favorite non-Core 4 Pokemon channel? That's such a hard question. I don't watch a lot of Pokemon content. I'll be honest. I really don't. Like I subscribe and obviously I support and I check in on a lot of my, my friends and, and people in the community that I know and appreciate and respect and all that. But it's not very often that I watch Pokemon content because obviously I spend so much time making it that I just, I don't really care to watch it. But I would say favorite non-Core 4, I would probably honestly say Johnstone. Probably Johnstone. Because like John just makes like first of all, his content's unique. His content is interesting. His content is informative, and he works his ass off to make those videos. So I would probably say Johnstone. And there, don't get me wrong, there are so many other talented, awesome creators in the Pokemon community. But Johnstone to me really like he does some cool stuff, and he stands out a lot to me. And also he's just a great guy. He's just a nice guy, so I like him a lot. Anyways, here's a question: do you watch any smaller Poketubers? Well, okay, that kind of goes back to my vein of thinking. Like I don't watch a lot of Poketubers, period. But I do keep up. Like I do check in on a lot of the smaller creators. Usually I check in on the smaller creators more than the bigger creators, to be honest with you guys. Like I'm subbed to so many smaller creators in the community, and I love just like, every now and again, like even though I don't sit down and I don't watch a lot of Poketuber content, I love just like popping into streams and like, like leaving just comments here and there on channels and, yeah. That's kind of it. I think like there's a lot of great smaller creators out there, like Tobin, TJ, Linz. You know what I mean? There's so many. Like there's a lot of great smaller creators out there. And I'm subbed to basically all of them. I feel like odds are if you've tweeted at me or, like if you're in the chat, like I think I'm subscribed, honestly, like I'm sure I'm not subscribed to everybody, but I'm subscribed to like 700 people. Like I'm definitely subbed to a good amount of the community for sure. What's up, Frank? How's your week going? It's going really well, Zach. I hope your week is going well as well. Thank you for stopping in. My week is great. This has been a good time. I'm definitely trying to, get back into the groove of things, trying to get on a better sleep schedule. Really has been my hardest thing, but I'm doing it. I'm getting into it. Have you ever watched one of Carthu's videos? Oh yeah, no, Carthu makes great content. I love Carthu. I was actually Carthu. Actually, we met up at PAX. We were hanging out a lot. He's a very, very nice guy, and I've never seen Dragon Ball. So I don't really understand a lot of his content, to be honest with you guys, just because I haven't seen the show. But he does make some really good content. Like I do like Carthu a lot. He's very good at what he does. Favorite ice cream flavor? Definitely strawberry. Love strawberry. Who's your favorite character in Avatar, and what do you feel about the Legend of Korra? So my favorite character in Avatar is probably, I want to say Sokka. I don't know. All the characters are great, man. I don't know. Probably either Sokka or Toph for sure. And then in terms of Legend of Korra, I liked Korra. I didn't see, like, I didn't really get fully caught up with Korra, and I definitely fell behind on Korra, but I do like Korra. Like, I liked what they did with the show moving forward. It wasn't as good as Avatar, but then again, nothing could have lived up to Avatar. But I do like what they did. I do like what they did with it. I definitely got to rewatch it to really have a more fleshed out opinion on it. But I do think that like what they did with the world was super interesting. The characters were super interesting. I think they did a great job with it. Not as great of a job as they did with Avatar, but they did a good job with Korra. I liked Korra. Favorite Full Metal character? Probably, I know it's basic, but probably Ed. Either Ed or Pride or Envy or Alphonse. Or Greed. I love Greed and Ling. God, I gotta rewatch FMAB. Shit. Shit, I gotta rewatch it. If you weren't a YouTuber, what job would you want? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Definitely probably something with technology. Some sort of like maybe like a PC building job. I would love to build computers. I think that'd be fun, or just something with tech, or maybe honestly, okay, there's a pretty predictable answer. Honestly, probably an editor. You know what I mean? Like editing for people. You see, the problem is I don't think I would like that like as much as obviously doing my own editing. Like part of the reason why I love editing is because I get to be super creative with it. If I have a boss, if I'm doing like commissions for somebody, it definitely puts a lot more pressure on like the creative aspect of it. It takes away, a lot of the creative elements of it. That's why I mostly do just like After Effects commissions, and I don't do editing commissions. Because I like to have the freedom with editing and animations. Typically with animations, I like people trust me with that freedom. Like it's very rare that I don't like I don't get to be creative with commissions. Joe with the 5, thank you, man. He says strawberry Sonic Blast with chocolate chips. Oh yeah, gosh, it's been a while since I've been to Sonic. Yeah, that's good. That's the shit right there. Their Reese's Master Blast is good. But yeah, no. So yeah, so like with editing, I feel like it's more, God, I don't know how to describe it, but with at least in my experience, from taking editing commissions and taking After Effects commissions, a lot of the times people trust me more with the creative liberties with that. Editing, people are much more particular about. You know what I mean? And it's not that people put the editing over the animation. I think it's mostly just that animation is a little more niche, and they trust me to make a good product. And they don't like, a lot of people don't really have like a vision when it comes to like an intro. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are just kind of like, yeah, make something that slaps. You know what I mean? Like people don't get picky about that sort of thing. They do get picky about editing though, because editing is, a little more like vision driven. Like a lot of people usually have an idea as to how they want their video formatted. And also editing is more about the actual content. Like you are physically adjusting material that they created. With animations, it's more like you're just making something from scratch. Anyways, Daxel said, really, I prefer editing for others than myself. Yeah, he says, I don't know why, but I prefer editing for others rather than myself. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't do enough editing commissions. I only worked with a handful of people. And I wouldn't, I'm sure there would be a position where I would, like I'm sure like I could end up liking it. Like I'm not totally like cutting that out of the equation. But just from my experience, it was not as creatively free. Anyways, what do you plan on doing with your computer science major? Honestly, I have no clue. No idea. Yeah, it really, like, no matter what degree I get, it's like, okay, computer science, I don't know. I think I've talked about this loosely publicly, but I am thinking about changing my major. I am thinking about going into technology management instead. But either way, regardless of the degree I actually get, I'm really getting it as a backup of sorts. Like it's like YouTube is like my, if I could do this for the rest of my life, I would. But the degree is mostly there for, when realistically I can't do this for the rest of my life. And it's one of those things where like I want to have is like a plan B, like a safety net. And whatever job I can get with the degree I get is, what I'm probably gonna end up going into. I just the only thing that I know right now, being a freshman in college, is I want to do something with technology. So that's kind of what I'm going for. And I want to get that piece of paper that just says, hey, you could do this. You could work a computer. Good luck. So yeah, that's kind of what it is. College to me is, and it's like, it's a plan B, but it also is my future, because realistically speaking, I don't see YouTube lasting forever. You know what I mean? Like, and it's a sad truth, but that is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see me being in my 40s or my 50s, like, still doing this. You know what I mean? And as much as I would want to, it is one of those things where, like, you know, YouTube itself is so malleable. The internet as a whole is unpredictable. Like, the internet could crash tomorrow. Like literally anything can happen. So it's one of those things where I want to, you know, do this for as long as I can. You know, and then in the meantime, go to college, get my degree, figure out, you know, what I would want to do after, and kind of go from there. So yeah. Adapt and evolve. Don't want to see you go. No, I don't plan on going anytime soon. I promise. I promise. Like, I'm going to keep adapting. I'm going to keep moving forward. Eventually, and I talked about this loosely, but I do want to, you know, branch out more from the Pokemon community. As much as I love Pokemon, you know what I mean? Like, I think it would be good to start dipping my toe in some other avenues. So I'm thinking about, like, actually Dylan, Ryan, and I have a couple of projects coming up that are going to be, you know, a little more mold breaking. There's also going to be some stuff with Ryan and I. That's going to be a little bit out there, a little bit different, something unique. So yeah, we got stuff coming up. We're gonna keep adapting, keep being creative, and just kind of try to build on what we have here and expand and become even better creators. Yeah. Have you ever felt excluded from the group? That's a great question. I would say yes and no. So typically if I ever feel excluded, it's typically because of myself. You know what I mean? Like, I am just a very, like, I'm not sure if you guys could tell, but I am a very, like, to myself person. A lot of the times, like, I will, you know, like, I what's the word? I'm very to myself. Like, I don't, a lot of the times, sometimes, not a lot of times, what am I trying to say? Sometimes I almost don't feel super in tune with the Pokemon community. And a lot of that is just because of me personally. Like, I just, like, those avenues are open for me, but a lot of the times I just end up, you know, kind of doing my own thing, focusing on my own content, and, you know, just kind of working with the people that I am friends with, that I know. And it's very rare that I do branch out like that to other people in the community. And it's something that I'm working on. It's also something that I almost do on purpose, and it's not because of anyone in the community by any means. It's mainly because I almost want my content to not be restricted by the community. And what I mean by that is, like, and I kind of just touched upon this a little bit ago, but I don't want to be limited by the ceilings that the Pokemon community has. I'm sure you guys have noticed it, but obviously Pokemon content as a whole, when it comes to Nuzlockes and you know, Soul Links and, like, everything in between, like, and Wi-Fi battles even, like, there is a ceiling, I feel, to that sort of content, and I don't want to hit that ceiling. You know what I mean? I don't want to get so engrossed in the Pokemon community to the point to where, like, I am, like, locked in. And it's obviously, like, it's kind of it's definitely an abstract fear. But it's one of those things where, like, I want to stand on my own as, like, my own, like, as my own creative. You know what I mean? Like, as much as I love being integrated, and as much as I love, you know, like, working with the people that I work with, because I love them. You guys know I fucking love them. I don't want to be a Dylan 2. I don't want to be a Vinny 2. I want to be me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know that kind of got fucking deep. And that probably wasn't what the question was asking, but I want to be my own creator. You know what I mean? I want to be my own. I want to make the content that I'm proud of. I want to make stuff that differentiates me from my friends. And I also want to just, you know, be proud of the stuff I make and go beyond what the Pokemon community has to offer. So I don't know. But you realize it's not always about the content, but the way you and the other collaborators interact. I love Pokemon. That's how I found you guys, and I plan on sticking with you no matter what. Yeah, I really appreciate that at Goods. I appreciate that so much, man. Thank you. And I gotta say, thank you guys so much. Like, we got so lucky with the community we have here. Cause like you guys are seriously the most like, receptive and understanding and like, just like some of the nicest people, you know what I mean? You seem very self-aware, Frank. That's really admirable. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I think a lot about this stuff. Frank, I think you have great ideas. Please don't be offended, but I think you're just thinking too much. You have a lot of great ideas that separate you, and we recognize that, and I think you need to. Thank you, Crunch. I appreciate that. No, and I'm doing my best. It really, like, I am so grateful that and I do realize that I do have my own voice, I'm just saying, like moving forward and just like, into the future, like I want to do a good job of maintaining that. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, God forbid, I love Dylan. I love the United family. I love Vinny. I love the Kanto kids. I love this community that we have, and like this integration we have is amazing. But I definitely don't want to be restricted by it. You know what I mean? I like how you're real with us. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, I'm gonna tell you guys what it is. I love being transparent with you guys, honestly. I feel like that's one of the most important things. And I love being open with you guys. I love being able to like just put my stuff out there, what I'm thinking, and you guys can, create a dialect with it. Have you seen Shady's latest video? And if so, thoughts? So I did see Shady's video. I don't really have a lot to say about it, honestly. I think Shady's a great creator. I met him at PAX. He's a good dude. That's really all I can say, honestly. And it's, it's admirable. I think what he's doing is good. He's trying to literally do what I'm kind of doing, be my own creator. He's doing his own thing. He's on his own fucking wavelength, and I respect that. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think Shade's a nice guy. And I'm sure you guys, if you guys saw the video, I'm sure you guys saw the part where he mentions everyone but me. So only a little salty about that. Obviously, I'm kidding. But no, like he literally in the video, he says, I think it was verbatim. He says, I met Gen 1, Hayes, Corfish, and then he said Vinny. Like he said everyone but me, and I was like, okay. No, obviously I'm fucking kidding. It was honestly just an honor getting to shake his hand. He even mentioned Ryan, and I was like, LMAO. Yeah. Patchy with a 2. Thank you, man. He says, I'm your mod. I'm here for both good and bad. Aw, love you, Patchy. I hope you're doing better. Man. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, man. Shout out to Patchy. He's such a great mod. He's such an awesome mod. Best Fandom Thief. Also, Persona 5 Royal is amazing. Almost done with the game. Yo, you're speed running that shit, Michael. Damn, son. I would say, okay, so I haven't finished Persona 5, but as of right now, my favorite Phantom Thief is definitely Futaba. I love Futaba. She's great. Fucking love you, bitch. Thank you, Ferris Wheel. I love you too. How would one get y'all's autographs? Honestly, like I would say definitely like a meetup at like a convention, like AWA, or PAX, something like that. Obviously, it's hard considering the whole quarantine stuff right now. But definitely in the future, look out for, AWA, which is Anime Week in Atlanta, or maybe even not MTech. Honestly, I would love to go to MTech. I think MTech's already over. But God, that's up in Nashville. I would love to go. Unfortunately, there's no way it's happening anymore. But God, I'd love to go. So AWA, Anime Week in Atlanta. There's also MomoCon. There's PAX. We go to PAX every year. PAX East. So definitely. That's like the most like guaranteed way, I would say. But AWA is also a great option, assuming it's still on this year. So yeah. What would you do if Cheez-It sponsored you? I'd be very happy. I'd be very happy. Very happy. We should rate Vinny and Spam move to Georgia. LOL. Honestly, as much as I want Vinny down here, I gotta say, like, listen, I want Vinny down here just as much as the next guy, but I gotta say, it probably does not make sense for him. You know what I mean? Like, I know. I hate to be the Debbie Downer here, But Vinny is a very family orientated person. And I'm sure you guys have gotten that from if you've kept up with his content. You guys know he's I think he's 24 or 25, and and he lives with his parents, but it's not because he has to. He does it because he wants to. He's just a very like he just loves his family, and his family is freaking amazing. So obviously, moving across the country like that, especially since, he's very rooted in New York, it doesn't make a lot of sense for him. So I like, as much as I love him down here, in terms of him like permanently moving, I don't see it happening. Honestly, I hate to be that guy, but for him personally, it just does not make sense. You know what I mean? Frank, if you don't mind, could you read my last message? Yeah, for sure, Crunch. He says, Frank, after I was devastated by the Pokemon community last year by that whole shit, I found Dylan in June, and then I found you, and I'm thankful I found you in Ryan. I'm 17, but you're role models. Oh, much love, Crunch. Much love, man. I'm glad you were able to, I guess, regain faith in the Pokemon community. I appreciate you watching our content and just supporting it. Thank you, man. I know you've been around for a while, so I appreciate that. Do you have an interest in motorsport? If you didn't already know, a lot of motorsport series, I've been doing virtual races on iRacing since they can't do real races. I'll be honest, I really haven't even looked into it, but it sounds cool. Yeah, I really don't have any more to say about that. It seems pretty cool. I don't really know the full details though. About just the whole motorsport curriculum, but it does seem cool for sure. Subtle Flex, my club soccer team just moved up in the national ranking, and I'm now ranked 25th in the U.S. and first in North Carolina. Honestly, I'm just hyped about it and wanted to share. Yo, that's awesome! Congratulations, Arrow. That's awesome, man. Go work. That's sick. Time I first seen Frank, I thought he was weird. Honestly, me too. Me too. I came out of the womb, looked in the mirror, and I was like, oh, like, what the hell? What the hell? You're weird, bro. What the hell? Could you do another hour to edit video like you did years ago? Oh, yeah. No, I'd love to. God, that. Yeah. No, I'd love to. Because so much about my process has changed since then. Yeah, I'd love to make a video like that. You got me inspired now. Cause in case you guys don't know, so I made a how I make my videos video so long ago, and a lot of my process has changed since then. It's like those videos are super tedious, right? Like it's pretty tough to, or at least I remember it being pretty tough to like make a video, like make a Let's Play part, and then also make a video at the same time of you making that video. It's tough to just really make it coherent, but I would love to. I would love to. I would actually. I'd like to do that soon. Honestly, maybe for a video coming up soon. Maybe for like a Cage Lock episode. Yeah, could you do a Cage Lock edit? Yeah, would you guys be down with that? Maybe for. Well, actually. Okay, Cage Lock would be hard. Would Cage Lock be? Actually, maybe. Cage Lock is hard because obviously there are a lot of people involved. I'm thinking about it right now, like how I would go about it. And also with Cage Lock, we record Cage Lock like two days in advance. So it's like, like 2 days isn't a lot of time to, because obviously if I were to make this how I make my videos video as I was doing Cage Lock, it would be like it'd be hard because I would have to obviously, like, it would slow me down basically, like, because I'd have to make the Cage Lock video and then also be making this video at the same time. So yeah, no, I don't think it's impossible. But I do think it would be a challenge, and I think we'd have to be a little far ahead. Like we'd have to be like a couple, like three or 4 days ahead of time with the recording, which is hard for us. So, yeah, honestly, oh God, Cage Lock. Yo, guys, you guys would, oh, I really want to do it. Fuck. Dude, if you guys saw me edit a Cage Lock episode, oh God. It's a bitch. It's a fun bitch, but it's a bitch, dude. It's a bitch. Anyways. Well, after hearing Vinny and Dylan shit talk the kids in Cage Lock, I finally checked them out. I don't regret my decision. Shit talk the kids. Are you talking about in their old Cage Locks? Yeah, they talk some mad smack. Jake Apps is incest. Wouldn't condone that personally, but you know? Okay. I'm uncomfortable. What's up, Frank? Couldn't sleep because I feel like garbage, but saw you were streaming. Yo, what's up, Stormy? What's up, Stormy? How you doing? Once again, thank you for helping me with the school stuff yesterday. I appreciate that. But I hope you're doing all right. I'm sorry to hear you're feeling like garbage, but I hope things get better for you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. How do you make a Pokemon animated intro? Honestly, that would be a good video as well. That'd be a very long video, but that'd be a good video. I would love to do something like that as well. Albert with a 2. Thank you, man. He says, are you watching One Piece? If not, are you ever? Well, so I'm not watching it right now. Because One Piece is very intimidating. I don't even mind. One Piece is a big old boy. A lot of the big shonen shows, I was talking about this earlier, but a lot of the big shonen shows I just haven't gotten around to because it really is like that big of a time consumer. So as of right now, no. But I would want to watch it eventually. Like eventually, I would want to watch it. I gotta watch Fairy Tail. I gotta watch One Piece. I gotta watch Bleach. Like all those shows, I gotta get to eventually. Like Naruto too. You know what I mean? So, Hamza with the membership? It's not showing up in the chat yet. Thank you. Oh, there it is. Hey, my man. Welcome to the Love Seat Lots. I appreciate it, my guy. Get some hype up in the chat for Hamza. Thank you, my dude. Get some hype up for the stream. I appreciate it a lot, my man. Hopefully enjoy your emotes, loyalty badges, as well as the ability. In case you guys don't know, tomorrow with the episode 2 of Pokemon Couch, which drops at 4 p.m. EST, we actually have a brand new member form dropping where you guys can vote on the future portions of the game. You guys get to make the final decisions and vote on like the rest of the game. So Hamza, thank you so much for the support. I hope you can participate in that member form. I really do appreciate the support. Thank you, man. Thank you. Anyways, have you ever considered doing a series with just you and Luke anytime soon? Yeah, that'd be cool. Honestly, I'm not like, I won't even lie, I'm not super duper close to Luke. And it's one of those things where like I think Luke and I think would have a great project. I think it would work out super well. But I also feel like I need to like, you know, become closer with him before we actually work together. I'm just very, you guys know, I'm very picky when it comes to like who I work with, because my biggest thing is chemistry. And that's typically why, I mean, you guys know, that's why I always work with like the same fucking people. You know what I mean? Like I'm always working with Vinny, Dylan, Ryan. Just because like they're the people I know and I'm like best friends with, and I know like no matter what, if we do a series together, it's going to turn out good. You know what I mean? Like even like you guys know the series with Tobin. Actually, wait, hold up, DP. Welcome to the Couch Crew, my man. Thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoy videos early, member exclusive live streams, loyalty badges, all that. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. But anyway, so yeah, no, even like working with Tobin, like was you know, it was a step. It was a step for me because it was one of those things where like I don't branch out super often. And you know, Tobin was, you know, someone I hadn't worked with before. So it was a little bit of a risk. But it paid off. So I'm definitely open to working with new people for sure. It's just, you know, I feel like I gotta like, you know, but just make sure I have to have like the confidence that like the commentary is gonna go well, because it is so hard to commentate with someone that you don't know. It is very tough. I mean, I'm sure there are people that can do it. Like I'm sure Vinny could do it, no problem. Because Vinny's very good at, you know, bouncing off people. He's very good at, as I said earlier, he's very good at commentary. He's very charismatic. So I'm sure Vinny could do it. But like someone like me who like is, you know, a little more reliant on other people for commentary, and there's someone who, you know, kind of needs like that good balance. I don't know. I have to be a little more picky. Ryan can kind of do it. No, Ryan can do it for sure. I think Ryan's very good at commentary as well. I think Ryan does it very well. Hamza! Thank you for the 15. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. They said, I need to become a member to Ryan's channel, and I'll be a member to all of the Core 4. Your content is a lot of fun to watch, and I appreciate all the work you do for us. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Hamza. More than the super chat, I really appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Albert with a 2. Thank you, man. He says, what animes have you finished or caught up to? God, there's too many to name. There's too many to name. Like somebody earlier asked me, like, what anime have I seen? And it's a laundry list. But some anime I'd recommend, Toradora, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Steins Gate, Code Geass, Gurren Lagann, Your Lie in April, My Hero Academia, One Punch Man, Death Note, Noragami's pretty alright. Comic Got Kill is good. I don't know. There's a lot. Seven Deadly Sins. I heard the latest season sucks, but you know, the first season's pretty good. Lelouch. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, Code Geass is awesome. I think Pokemon Couch is the first time you really work with someone that you don't know. Yeah, Dexel. Yeah. No, and I gotta say, like, Dexel, we've been killing it, man. We've been killing it. And I shouldn't even really be giving myself that much credit. You've been killing it, man. Thank you so much for making this game. I got to say, in case you guys don't know, Dexel is in the stream right now. He's the one that's actually making and putting together Pokemon Couch based on your suggestions. So shout out to him. He's doing such a great job on it. It's really. Honestly, Dexel, you're right. You're the first person that I didn't know who you were at all. And then we started, collaborating. So, Albert with a 2, thank you, man. He says, all right, what animes do you hate? I don't really okay. Odds are Hunter x Hunter. I love Hunter x Hunter. Killua is actually the name of my computer. I love Killua. Killua is easily one of my favorite anime characters. So my problem, right, is I don't really hate any, if I've ever hated an anime, then I just wouldn't have watched it. You know what I mean? Like if I'll get a couple episodes in, and if I just don't like it, I just don't watch it. So a lot of the times those anime I don't really remember. But I would probably say there's small things I don't like about anime. I'll get back to it. I'll get back to that in a sec. I checked out with a 5. Thank you so much. He says, really nice to see how much you've grown. I'm getting back into the games again. Keep it up. Yo, Chatot, are you the Chatot? No way. Chatot, are you the Chatot? Like, I'm talking from Twitch, like my Twitch days. Chatot. If so, that is amazing. That is incredible. Thank you so much for sticking around. He says, yes, sir. Chatot. Oh, how you doing, man? How you doing? You good? Hopefully everything's all right. God, I miss you guys. I hope you're well. Man. Wow, that is such a throwback. These guys don't know. So Chatot has been on the channel for, you haven't been on consistent, but you've been, you watched me years and years, back when I streamed on Twitch. That is ridiculous. That's crazy, man. Thank you so much for coming back, I guess. Thank you, man. I hope you're doing well. Says good brother. Yo, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. I'm happy to hear that you're well, man. That's incredible. Been with Dylan since 2013. Wow. Michael, that's awesome, man. Thank you for supporting my friend for that long. That's awesome. Zach says, hey Frank, what's up, Zach? How you doing? What was I talking about before? Shit, I totally lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, anime that I hate. There's parts of anime that I don't like. There was. It's I don't even want to say hate. Some parts that come to mind are filler episodes. A lot of the times can get pretty boring, or there's a couple of places where I wish animation was better. My Hero, I feel had a disappointing Mirio fight. It was still really good with Overhaul, but I wish the animation was a little better. They made up for it, honestly, with the Endeavor shit and the overall fight with Deku. But I wish the Mirio fight had a little more to it. There's stuff I guess the animation, some parts of the animation in Dr. Stone were a little rough. That kind of stuff, is stuff that I notice, and it kind of gets to me sometimes. But a lot of the times, recap episodes. Oh yeah, fuck recap episodes. Yeah, I get why they do them, but a lot of the times I just skip them. I don't know. It's kind of it, really. Demon Slayer has no filler. Yeah, I don't think it did. I don't think it did so far. One thing that I didn't like about Demon Slayer though. I mean, listen, Demon Slayer was great, and it definitely hit. But I didn't like the beginning of it, honestly, because it felt very like, you know, we fought this demon, and it felt very episodic. You know what I mean? Like they fought this demon, they prevailed, and they traveled to a new town, demon, prevail, travel to the next town, demon, prevail. You know what I mean? It was basically like a demon of the week sort of seminar. It almost felt like. So I didn't like that part of the show. Like it definitely had its points, but I didn't really like that formula. But I did really like when they got to the spider. No spoilers obviously, but when they started fighting the spider family, that I believe is when Demon Slayer got really good. So yeah, I think also Demon Slayer I don't think does a good job with its world. Like I don't know, maybe I'll have to rewatch it, but I didn't really remember coming away from it and like, you know, like having a good understanding of like the actual world. You know what I mean? Like I don't really like know like much about like their society. I didn't really feel like I understood well, like got the whole grasp. Like it's not like My Hero, where like My Hero, like their world is staple. Like you know, like the government, you know, like the police task force, like you know, like how the systems intertwine, and like you know, like the populace, like how they feel about certain things. And, like it feels real. You know what I mean? Like their world feels fleshed out. But I didn't really get that from Demon Slayer. I know Demon Slayer is a lot, you know, shorter, obviously. So I hope they explore that later on. But, anyways. What are your thoughts on Endeavor? I think he has potential. I think his redemption arc is going to be interesting for sure. And I do really like his story arc. You know what I mean? Like I like that he has a troubled past. I like that, you know, he is now in the spotlight as the spoilers. Can we talk about this? Hi. But yeah, you're like, I like that. I like that he's like, woo! You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm interested. I gotta go, but I'm making sure I show up and support from today. Today on. Have a good night. Oh, love you, Chat Dot. Thank you so much, man. I hope you have a great night, man. Thank you so much for stopping in. Yeah, no, I like it. I don't want to say much more to avoid spoilers because I'm sure not everybody is you know, caught up. But I think it's great. I've been lurking on your channel since you entered your senior year of high school, and it's been cool to see you become a semi-adult. Aw, thank you, Robs. I appreciate it. Man. I gotta say, like, I feel like I've grown, and I don't know. I guess it does reflect in the content a little bit, but I feel like I have grown more in the past like year than the past like 18 years before that. You know what I mean? Like moving out, like, dude, it's just like, it's one of those things where like you just learn so much. Like I feel like I've grown in the past year just like so damn much. Like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like thinking about, like, I almost feel like me in high school is like a totally different person sometimes, which is crazy. But it's like, I feel like I've come a long way, honestly. Anyone know where I could rewatch Avatar: Last Airbender? I have no clue. I feel like, I don't know. It's weird. They don't really have it publicly available. What are your Easter plans this year with the Corona garbage? I personally am probably going to have some Thanksgiving like dinner. I'm probably going to get Royal as a gift rather than candy this year. Gotcha, Rapid Raven. I actually don't know. We had this big plan. Actually, all of our parents from the Core 4 were all going to come down, and, you know, Vinny was going to come down, and we were all going to, you know, have like a big like Easter weekend. Because Vinny has never met my parents, and my parents have never met Dylan's parents and Ryan's parents and, you know, Vinny's parents. Like our families have never really met because my family's in Nashville, Ryan's family's in Michigan, Vinny's family obviously is in New York, and then Dylan's family is in Georgia. So, you know, all of us, like none of us have really met. Like us and our families have never gotten together and like actually interacted. And also Vinny has never met our parents. So we were gonna do like a big like Easter, sort of like family get together of sorts in Georgia, but it didn't end up working out, obviously, because the coronavirus and all that. So it's kind of unfortunate. But we're hoping to do something like maybe for Thanksgiving instead. Like we're kind of just rescheduling it. You know what I mean? So yeah, all that would have been so great. Hope you guys could get to do that in the future. Yeah, for sure. I'm sure it'll happen eventually because I me personally, I really want my family to meet Vinny. Because I just think they would get along so well, and I think my mom and Vinny's mom would get along super well as well. And Vinny's family is just so awesome. I love his family. So it's it would just be nice to see them all meet. Hi Brick, I'm new to the channel. I'm wondering how the Core 4 met. Great question, Xavier. Thank you for stopping in, man. I hope you're enjoying the content. Okay. How we all met. So first and foremost, Ryan and I met through a Nate Wants to Battle comment section. I know it's kind of weird, right? But Ryan and I met through that. So basically, I ended up leaving a comment on Nate Wants to Battle, one of Nate Wants to Battle's videos, way back in like 2014. And then Ryan ended up finding the comment. He clicked on my channel and ended up checking out my videos and commenting on my videos. We both had like 200 subs at the time. And so, he ended up commenting on one of my videos. I checked out his channel, ended up commenting on one of his videos, whatever. We ended up following each other on Twitter and then kind of talking in the DMs. And, we basically, that's how we met. That's how Ryan and I met. And then at the time, Ryan was making thumbnails for Vinny. So Ryan was making Vinny's thumbnails. So Ryan and Vinny knew each other. And so they were kind of acquaintances. And then I knew Ryan. And then this is not a joke. How we met Vinny was we ended up pissing him off. Not a joke. Me as well as our other friends Sean and Matt, we ended up impersonating Vinny on Twitter. So we changed all of our names to Vinny and we changed our profile pictures to Vinny. And we started basically just, for lack of a better word, we started harassing him. Like it was obviously it was a prank, it was a joke, whatever. We were 14 fucking years old. So we were just annoying the hell out of him, spamming his mentions with him basically on Twitter. And eventually he got so fed up with it that he put us all in a group chat. And literally he literally was like, fucking stop it. Like he literally got us in the group chat. It was like, bro, stop. And then a friendship was born. So that group chat ended up being known as the Vinny Fan Club. Basically, the whole joke was that we were trying to appease Vinny after upsetting him. And so we made it the Vinny Fan Club, and we were all Vinny's fans. And he started talking in that group chat, and we all started talking in that group chat that initially was used to reprimand us. And then we eventually just became friends. Honestly, we all became friends. Matt, Sean, Sean and Matt aren't as active as they used to be. They don't really do the whole YouTube thing anymore. Really, it's just Ryan and I that still do it. But Sean, I mean, we still stay in contact with Sean. Sean's a great guy. Matt, I text every now and again. So, they're still doing well, and they're still, they were still a part of it. Albert with the 2, thank you, man. He says, give me your ships in anime. Mine's Bakugo and Uraraka. Honestly, I ship Deku and Uraraka, to be honest. I think they're cute, for real. In terms of like other ships, I don't really know. I don't really have that many. Probably Ash and Serena was like the last one that I really, was gung-ho about. But that was about it. Anyway, so that's how we met Vinny. Was through the Vinny Fan Club. And then we knew each other for, a couple years. We kept making content. And then we met Dylan. Dylan's actually the newest addition by a long shot. Like me, Ryan, and Vinny, we knew each other, since like 2014, but we didn't meet Dylan till like 2016, something like that. So Dylan was definitely the newest addition. And the way we met Dylan, I met Dylan first. So Dylan, basically, I followed Dylan on Twitter. I don't remember why. But I followed him on Twitter because I think he was making, content in the community, and he showed up on my timeline, and I was like, all right, yeah, cool, another creator, why not follow him? So I followed him, and then a little bit down the line, he found my Pokemon Y randomizer Egglock, and he also found Vinny and I's Diamond and Pearl Soul Link. So he found those projects, and then he ended up following me back on Twitter, and then I remember the first DM he ever sent me. He DM'd me asking about how to do an egg lock, how to get eggs in Pokemon Y, because he was doing his own Y egg lock, and I was doing a Y egg lock at the time. So he hit me up asking me how to make it happen. So I ended up befriending him because I was helping him out with that, and then that's kind of it. And then from there, through me, Vinny started editing for Vinny and Dobbs, and then that's how we got to know Vinny. And then he got to know Ryan because he knew Ryan through me, and then they did a Soul Link. So yeah, that was kind of it. That's the whole shebang. And then now, a couple years later, this is our group. This is our squad. We all met each other in super weird ways, and it's so crazy because it's one of those things where even if one thing was off, this whole thing would have fallen apart. You know what I mean? If Ryan never would have clicked on my on that comment in the Nate Wants to Battle comment section, if he never would have just randomly clicked on it and checked out my channel, I never would have met Vinny. I never would have met Ryan. Who the fuck knows where I would have been? If I hadn't followed Dylan on Twitter on a whim, he may have never reached out to me about the Egglock stuff. So I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. What's the meaning behind your channel name? So Asteroid Mania is it was my PSN name, my PlayStation name back in the day. And then the videos came from so I used to watch Rage Gaming videos back in the day, and you could tell obviously Rage Gaming videos, Asteroid Mania videos. I was a little inspired, so I stole the videos part from him, and that's kind of how it came to be. Butterfly effect is a crazy ass thing. No, it really is. It really is, and it's one of those things where I don't know if I fully Actually, no, I think I'm pretty confident the butterfly effect is the butterfly effect is huge. I mean, there's obviously there's probably no way to prove it until time travel gets invented or something. But yeah, no, butterfly effect I'm a pretty big believer in. It's one of those things where even the smallest thing, dude, one different decision can have massive implications. And it makes a lot of sense, you know what I mean? So yeah. I don't know. Hold up. Sorry. I had it was a weird sneeze cough thing. It's still there. It might still come out. Give it a sec. Ooh. I found you guys through Diamond and Pearl Soul Link. I found Vinny through Dobbs. I found Ryan through your channel. I found Dylan through Dobbs and Vinny's Versus series. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. It is crazy. I feel like a lot of people came from Dobbs. You know what I mean? Came from Vinny and Dobbs. And then that kind of translated into our Soul Link, and then, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Hi, Linz. If I hadn't watched Chris play Smash one night, I never would have been in the crowd and had Ryan ask me to move to Georgia. Oh, yeah, Linz, it's crazy. It's crazy, Linz. It really gets some Linz hype up in the stream. It really is. There's so many niche things that kind of fell into place to make this happen. You know what I mean? It really is such a crazy coincidence. Found Black and White Soul Link first. Everything else came from there. Yo, hell yeah, Dexel. Hell yeah, I loved the Black and White Soul Link. That was a great Soul Link. Anyways, with that being said, oh my god, my DPS was very high. But I think with that being said, we should probably go ahead and wrap stream up. I gotta say, thank you all so much though for coming out. I really do appreciate it. This was a really chill, just honestly nice, refreshing stream. Tomorrow, we'll be back with some more traditional content. We're gonna have Pokemon Couch drop episode 2, so definitely look out for that. And then right after the premiere of Pokemon Couch, we will be going live with some more shiny hunting in that game. So look out for it. Custom Pokemon shiny hunting game, or custom shiny hunting, or custom game shiny hunting. You know what I mean? It's gonna be freaking sick. But I had a really great time doing this Q&A stream. I definitely want to do more of these in the future, because it was like, I don't know, it's like a podcast stream, but like there's more of like a purpose. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's more to it. So yeah, I really appreciate it. I hope you guys all had a great time. I hope you guys all have a great night. Thank you all so much for your support. Look out for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be an awesome day of content. We're going to go ahead. We are going to go ahead and raid my boy, Vinny. You guys already know right now. He's live with some speed running. You guys absolutely will not be disappointed. And definitely go ahead and support my friend. But I love you guys so much. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace. Bye.
We'll be right back.